Alright, so I decided I'm going to talk to you guys about this one thing that happened like a few summers back. I live in Tennessee. And Tennessee, as many people know, especially Clarksville, is freaking boring as heck. Like, especially during the summer, it's hot, and then it's rainy, and then it snows, and then it's hot again. And, like, it's just so boring. Like, there's nothing to do unless you have a pool or a freaking backyard roller coaster. You are bored out of your mind. So, sometimes we have these fairs come in, and some of them are actually like pretty cool. I always go to them, and they're really fun. And I always hope that like me and like some crazy guy are gonna like fall in love, but it's never gonna happen because I live in a fairy tale world. But anyway, so one year my friend Liana drags me to one of the, like, she doesn't drag me, but like I go with her, and we're having fun, and it's like almost time to go. And this year we had this thing. It was called the Ring of Fire, and it's just a giant ring, like a giant roller coaster ring, and you get in and you sit, and it goes all around, right? And then it stops you up the top for a second, and then it goes freaking backwards a few times, and then it stops you up at the top, and then you slide down one end, and then you go back up. Like, you go that way around, and then you stop at the top, and then you go backwards again. And it was so freaking crazy, and I was like, I'm not getting on that thing. And she was like, come on, it won't be that bad. Come on, it's okay, you could do it, blah, 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 right? So, begrudgingly, I got on this freaking roller coaster. It's not even a roller coaster, this ring of death. Ring of death. It looks like it wanted to murder your face. Like, I don't even know why I agreed to this, but I got on it with her, and she was like, yeah, let's go, I got this, whatever, right? And I was just like, please come in out, can I get off, that last call thing, can I get off? No? Oh, okay, you didn't see me, that's fine, alright? So I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, whatever, it's not even gonna be that bad, and it starts going, and now I'm not, I mean, you could say I'm scared of heights, but it's more like the falling part. I don't like falling. Falling is scary, because falling, I can't fly. I don't know about you guys, but I know I can't fly. So if I start falling, I have a permanent destination, and it's usually the ground. So it's not really the height problem that bothers me. Being up high, whatever. But if I feel like I'm gonna fall, that is pretty much when I'm scared. So it starts going around, and I'm like, this is gross, I'm gonna puke, right? We've been eating elephant ears and cotton candy all day. I'm gonna vomit, right? And then it stops. It just freaking stops, and it starts doing the backwards thing, blah, 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 both ends. It does like 2 times, and then it goes up one more time, and it stops. It just stops for like 5 minutes. This is what it felt like. It was more like 10 seconds, but it stopped for like a legit 5 minutes for me. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like extra tiny, so like I just hit 5 foot, and this was like a few years ago. I was like 4'5". I was like 4 or 5 when this happened. So I'm like this little tiny midget chick, and like 6th grade. They had like these crappy little foam things covering the bar, and like the bar wiggled. The bar freaking wiggled. Like it wiggled, okay? So I was already pretty skeptical about this. And then it stopped. It freaking held us up there. And my butt lifted out of the seat. Like I was going to, like, and by the time, when this happened, I started grabbing onto this freaking jiggly pole for dear life, right? And it lifted, and I felt like my feet were gonna fly out, and I was gonna be holding on by this freaking thing, and they were gonna try and have to rescue me with some freaking crazy ladder. I was scared. I was freaking terrified. And then, like, my friend, she was laughing at me. She was like, oh, you're so funny, stop it, your butt's not lifted out this. I was like, what? Guys, you don't understand. It lifted. It came up, like this is the seat and this is my. It lifted. Freaking lifted. Out of the seat. Out of the seat. I don't even. It lifted. It freaking lifted. Lifted. I don't even. You can't even begin to understand how scared I was. Like, there was no net in this thing. Like, there was no. If I fell out, I was. Death. Permanent destination. The end. Goodbye. Sorry, bro. I would have never gotten my first kiss or anything ever. I would have never made it to high school. I would have freaking died. It was scary. Freaking lifted. Freaking lifted.